George here for harpandguitar.com, the website that helps you sound great on guitar and harmonica. Today we're going to look at Kris Kristofferson's Me and Bobby McGee. And I'm really going to concentrate on Janis's version. It's the most famous version, but we'll cover maybe some other keys and stuff too. And we're going to throw some harmonica on it. Okay? Right on. Sounds good. Let's do this.
I'm George Goodman, and I'm a harp and guitarist. And I want to help you sound great on guitar and harmonica. Join me and learn some great songs. We've got the chords and harmonica tabs covered, but we'll dig a little deeper. We'll also count out the rhythms, choose the right key harmonica, and learn where to find the sweetest or dirtiest notes are on the harmonica. Right on. Let's go jam some songs.
All right, so what we need to do is we need to grab the tabs. So I will leave a link in the show notes below to bring you to this particular page here, the Kris Kristofferson Me and Bobby McGee page. Right on. This is on harpandguitar.com. You can find it under the Songs tab. And right here we have a link to the Me and Bobby McGee, and that will bring you to, let's pull all the way to the top. It'll bring you all the way to the top. I just had it open. It'll bring you out to this file. All right. So the Me and Bobby McGee, this is Me and Bobby McGee page. Here I have recommended gear, the harmonica, the guitar I'm playing, my black tack. There's also, this is cool, I'm using a harp arm magnetic harmonica holder, but they don't exist anymore. So I found that Seydel has this harmonica holder called Gecko, and it uses a magnet similar to the harp arm. Works great. So I haven't tried this one out. I know the harp arm works great. I like the magnet, so I would suggest getting one of these if you're looking for the magnetic harmonica holder. Otherwise, we just got the old normal harmonica holder. Also, we're talking about some musical challenges here. The musical challenges really, for the most part, is going to be putting these two together, right? Playing the guitar and harmonics together. Trying to keep the rhythm going, right? If you're in need of any guitar lessons or harmonica lessons, we have a Guitar Essentials course, the Harmonica Essentials course. We got rhythm guitar and strumming course, and that breaks down the beat. You want to learn about rhythms and quarter notes and counting these whole things out, and you're saying, Goodman, what are you counting? I don't understand. This is where you want to go. We also have the harmonica cheat sheets, and this is going to help you, tell you where the notes to play are, blow or draw, depending on what chord you're on. Anyways, okay, so let's get back to me. Okay, so what we want to do is you need to download those tabs, get that up, and let's get started here. We are in the key of G. We want to play G like that. We also have the chord C over G, which is like that. So it's half a C chord and half a G chord. Kind of crazy, huh? The fifth string on our C over G gets muted. Gets muted by the third string. Okay, so if we're in the key of G, that's our one chord. That's the chord built off of our first note of our key, G major. We're also playing that C. We're going to play C this way as well, and that's our four chord. So for the key of G, and the notes in G are G, A, B, C. C is the fourth note in our key of G. Our chord built on our fourth note is going to be C major. Okay? We're also going to play D. D is the five chord in the key of G. G, A, B, C, D. So the chord built on the fifth note of our scale is D major. Right on. We're also going to be playing a G7 because we're going to be going to C in the song, and G7 is the five chord of C and wants to go to C. Anyways, okay, so those are our chords. So our strumming rhythm is going to be down. We're going to play bass. We're going to do 1, 2, and 4, and 1, 2, and 4, 1, 2. So two downs, one. The first downbeat is going to be mostly bass notes, and the second beat can be trebly. Right? 1, 2, 2. We're going to rest our third, and then we're going to do up on the end of 3 and down, up. 2, up, down, down, 1, 2, and 4. Okay, that's the rhythm that can be used throughout this this version here. Now we get this cool little rhythm, syncopated rhythm going right off the top. Right, so we're going to start with a bar of our just normal rhythm. Then the second bar, we're going to start with G on the downbeat, but on the offbeat of that first beat, we're going to do a hammer on to our C over G. We're going to strum every 8th note. So we come in late, and then we're going to leave early. So on the end of 4, we're going to get off and back to our G. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2. And then we're going to do and 4 and 1. Okay? Okay? Let's do this slow. 1, 1, 2, and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 4 and 1, 2. Anyway, so that's a syncopated little rhythm off the top. It sounds cool. All right, so getting into this, we're going to start on G, busted flat and Baton Rouge. We're going to break this up into little 8-bar segments. So we're going to play G for 6 bars, and then we're going to go to D for the last 2 bars of that 8-bar segment, right? Now, if we're looking at the melody starts on the 5th of our chord. So we're in the key, we're on the G chord. D is the 5th of our D, G chord. Busted flat and bad. Okay, so 6 bars of G. Busted flat and bad. Waiting for a train. Feeling nearly faded as mine. We're going to go to D, G. Okay, so that's our first 8 bars. We're going to continue for the next 8 bars with D. I've been thumping D's down just before it rained. Rode us all the way anymore. Back to G. And then we can throw our C over G hammer on. Okay, right on. So that's another 8-bar segment. So we're going to go into a boom, my boom, out of my dirty red bandana, blowing soft wild. We go to Bobby, we're going to play a G7. Bobby sang. The G7, like I said, is the 5 chord of C and wants to go to C. Will 2 wipers 11 time back to G. Oh, Bobby's hand in mine. And we're going to go to D. We sang every song that drive me. We can go to D7 or we can go back to G. Then we're going to hit the chorus. It does both, I think. Anyways, chorus is our 4 chord. We're going to C. Friend's just another word for to G. Nothing left to lose. To D. Nothing ain't with nothing, but it's free G. C. Feeling good was easy, Lord, to G when he sang the blues. You know, D. Stay on that D. Good enough for me and my Bobby McGee. Hammer on. Okay, so there's the first verse, chorus, and then they transpose. They modulate up to A. All right, so you thought you knew all the chords in the song, but no, they go to A. So now we're in A, using the same 1, 4, 5. So if we think about it, we got A. A is going to be our 1 chord. We're going to go to 4 chord, A, B. We got a C sharp in the key of A. D. So D is our 4 chord, so we're going to use A and D. And then E is our 5 chord. So our 3 chords in this version are modulated up is A, E, and D. From the coal mines of Kentucky to that California sun, Bobby shared the secrets of my soul. Through all kinds of weather, everything we done. Yeah, Bobby, baby, kept me from the 8th hole. One day near sleeping slow, then slip away, looking for that home. We can go to an A7. Home, I hope she finds. Back to D. Well, I trade on my tomorrows for one. Back to A. Think of yesterday. We're gonna go to E. Holding Bobby's body next. That might not be the lyrics. What is that? Holding Bobby's body next to mine. We can go to E7, or we can go back to A. I'm not sure which way that goes. We'll have to listen to that and figure that out. Somebody listen to that. Do we stay on the E7 or do we go to the A? Leave a comment below. Yeah, you tell me. All right, we're back to the chorus. We're going to be on our 4 chord, right? What's our 4 chord in the key of A? It's D. Freedom's just another word for A. Nothing left to lose. E. Nothing ain't worth nothing, but it's free. Feeling good was easy, though, when you sang the blues. Feeling good was good enough for me. Good enough for me, my Bobby McGee. Da-da-da, da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da, Bobby McGee, yeah. All right, I'm not going to go and do Janis the Scat. Right on. But when we're in the bar, there's always somebody that loves to scat that out. A lot of coffee shops I've been to and stuff, I played that song. Yeah, no problem finding a participant. Right on. Okay, so we're going to be now into a section where we're just going to do the A, the 1 and 5 repeated. So we're going to do 6 bars of the A, 2 bars of the 5 E, and then we do 6 bars of E and 2 bars of A. And so we just repeat that. 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3, 4, 6, 2, 3, 4, 8. Okay, so that's a 16-bar section. We've already covered that. That just repeats while we solo. Okay, so soloing. Here, what we're going to do is we are in the key of A at this point. So we're going to use, I'm using an A harmonica. Now, when we're on our 1 chord, all we're doing right here, right, is we're going between A and E, our 1 and our 5. Now, when we're playing our A, we want to blow. Matches our chord, matches the guitar, right? When we're on the E, that's our 5 chord, we're predominantly draw. We're drawing, doing a draw 2, 3, 4, throwing the 5th in there. We can throw below 6. That's the root, and then do a draw up above, and it all sounds good. So, on our 1 chord, mostly blow. On our 5 chord, mostly draw. Now, not saying you have to stay like that. We're going to pass from one chord tone to another by doing the opposite. So if we're on our A and we're going to go from one to the next, one chord to the one tone, chord tone to the next, or one part of the harmonica to the next, we can throw a draw in between. Some blow, blow, draw, blow, 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 draw, blow. And then when we're on the 5 chord, we want to do the opposite. We're going to draw, draw, blow, draw. Going back to A, we're going to blow. All right, so let's blow some chords. Now we're going to draw some chords. Back on the A, we're going to blow again. Okay, right? Cool. Now we also, other things we can do here on this E, we're in draw position, so we can bend some stuff, and we can throw some blues stuff in when we're on our E chord, and then when we're back to A, we're kind of straight again. And then we can throw in some of Janis's scat, some of her scat lines. Yeah, I've got to lead into it. So that's the kind of fun we can have when we're playing me and Bobby McGee. All right, so we played it in the key of G. If you wanted to just stay in the key of G, like that's a good, you say, hey, that's a good key for me. I can handle that G. I just going to stay there. Use a G harmonica, right? All we need to do is we need to match the key of the harmonica to whatever key we're playing that solo section on. So I was playing it A and E. We're in the key of A. I'm using an A harmonica, first position. Okay, so if you're playing in the Highwaymen play it in C. Okay, C. Well, what's our one? One chord is C. Our 4 chord is going to be C, D, E, F. Our 5 chord is C, D, E, F, G. Okay, so we need C, F, and G. If we're playing it in C, we just stay in C, and we're playing our solo section in C, use a C harmonica. But if we're playing it like the Highwaymen do, they also modulate up a full tone to D. Crazy, right? D. So now in the key of D, we got D is our 1 chord, E, F sharp, G is our 4 chord, A is our 5 chord. So we're using D, G, and A. Keep track of where we are, Goodman. And we're going to use a D harmonica on that. Right on. Okay, that's enough. These lessons take so long. I was going to show you the Highwaymen and Kris Kristofferson's version. Just a quick note, Kris Kristofferson version, he does it in A and modulates to B. His strumming rhythm's a little bit different. Well, it is different. He does straight 8th notes. Hitting root notes and 5th notes on 1 and 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And then he'd go to E. Right? Okay, now then when he modulates, he goes to B. The 5 chord in the key of B, we got B, C sharp, D sharp, E, F sharp. Chorus, the 4 chord on B is E. Okay, right on. So that's how Kris Kristofferson. I don't know if he played it in G, like when I first showed you, and then put a capo on it, but you listen to it, he's in A. Okay, so if you want to play along with Kris Kristofferson's live version, you'd want to play it in A. You want to play along with the Highwaymen, they're in C. So they're going to use C, F, and G. That's their 1, 4, 5, and C. And then they modulate to D, and that is D, G, and A, 1, 4, 5. And that's lots to know, right, for this one. Too much to know. Maybe, maybe not. Anyways, hey, if you get good value out of this lesson and you can help out, please hit the contribute link on the Harp and Guitar website. I will leave a link below, and lots of great ways, free and paid, that you can help keep the music going here at Harp and Guitar. Okay, right on. I hope you got a lot out of this lesson, and see you in the next one. Peace.